My name is Sydney and welcome to my channel, but if you've already been here, welcome back and thank you so much for clicking on this video. I kind of just want to start off by saying we're almost to 60 subscribers, which to many people might feel like a really small number, but when it does come down to it, it's pretty significant that, 58 currently people kind of want to see what I have to share, kind of enjoy the content I make, etc. So I appreciate all of you that subscribed and that will continue to subscribe, and I'm just really grateful. Even though it's, definitely gonna be like a long ride on this journey, I'm so glad that you guys are starting it with me. When I reach 100 subscribers, I'm probably gonna do some type of giveaway, so share the video, tell people to subscribe, or if you want, you could just leave a suggestion down below if there is something that you think would be a good giveaway idea, because I feel like there might be a range of people. I don't know what the best thing would be. Some of you might like a book and a candle, some of you might like, makeup or something, so I don't know, but I really would like to do something once I hit 100, and we're getting closer and closer, so yeah. Anyways, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about being happy alone. And when I'm talking about being happy alone, I don't mean being single. I literally mean alone. Just time by yourself, being comfortable with it, and starting to enjoy it. We like to fill our time up with distractions, and it's not a bad thing to be around people. This is not, an anti-people type of video. It's just hopefully a helpful video for people that do struggle with that solitude, that do kind of get really sad when they are alone, that do maybe notice themselves really putting a lot of their happiness into other people and kind of other people affecting how they feel. So I just wanted to make a video and help somebody out and just kind of talk about it. I feel like it's so, lame these days to just be like a homebody and like keep to yourself and stuff. And maybe it's just because I'm getting older, that I'm going towards this, but it's also been because I live somewhere where I don't know very many people. See, there's a fine line between, toxic and healthy. And I will say I have been in toxic phases of this where I kind of isolated myself. And then I've been in other phases where I really did kind of base my happiness on others or just feel so uncomfortable with being alone. So one good reason to give yourself some time to yourself and maybe just redefine the way you feel when you're alone and just what being alone is to you, is it gives you time to recharge. And we all need that as humans. We do need time to recharge. If we spend too much time with other people, we're getting other people's opinions, we're getting other people's vibes, we're getting other people's energies, we're getting other people's circumstances, and just like it kind of messes with our energy and kind of gets us lost and gets us confused, and then we don't even realize how we feel, and then one day we wake up and it feels like our world's falling apart. And usually it's because we just aren't taking care of the things that are kind of, lingering around in our life that might not be good, or just not really noticing, like if we are depressed, if we are anxious, if we are feeling negative in some way, if we're ignoring a certain aspect of our life and it's starting to take a toll. It's really important to take time and check in with yourself, and you can't really do that unless you really have time alone. Even if it's just 1 hour, I would say every day would be great, but I'm like the queen of like being alone. So, I understand if that doesn't sound fun to you. If you have a family and things like that, of course, you got to spend your days and your time with them, but maybe just take, like I said, an hour on the weekends or every day if you can, and just treat yourself well. Like, even if you're just kind of researching something you're into, reading a book you like, doing a face mask, journaling, or, enjoying a piece of cake and listening to your favorite music or something like that. That time is really special, and I think it's kind of an important moment to have with yourself regularly. But this is just my thoughts and my experiences. You'll gain clarity if you're not around external stimuli, energy, people, words, thoughts all the time, and you'll have time to kind of define how you really feel and deal with how you feel, deal with what you want to do, think about what your next move is, think about what you're doing and if it's serving you or if you need to change things, you know. It's just really important. And I found when I was younger and I hung around my friends all the time, of course, amazing times, love my friends, but I neglected like my personal life. I neglected my relationship with myself, and in turn a lot of like sad moments happened. If you spend a little bit more time with yourself, you will get to know yourself better. Obviously, you probably have a strong knowing of who you are, what you like, and all those things, but sometimes we do get lost in our connections with other people, with work, with making sure we do our to-do list, with running all of our errands. We kind of lose touch. And if you spend a little bit of time, you can kind of get back with yourself and pick up some new hobbies maybe, or just maybe realize, oh, I really love photography. Maybe an hour a week or something, I will spend time working on that and like just having fun and doing a little bit of artistic work. Or if you maybe find you do enjoy reading or you do enjoy journaling, then you just kind of connect with yourself and you start to build a little bit of hobbies and passions. Before I really started focusing on like bettering myself and developing myself and working on my goals really strongly and working on like how I feel inside really strongly, I thought I was a boring person. I didn't have very many hobbies. I dropped all the hobbies I had as a child and like a younger person, you know, from drawing to making videos to interior design, which I would do like on the computer. All these things that I really enjoyed, I stopped doing because I spent so much time with people, you know. And now my life is a little bit more low-key, but I get so much time to find these new passions and work on these passions. Besides that, just to, you know, have a little bit of a hobby, it will give you some more confidence too if you actually have a little bit more substance inside you. If you spend time with people all the time, I'm not saying that you're boring. I'm not saying that you're lame or anything. You might be like the most dynamic person and you're able to just juggle everything way better than like I ever could. I'm just saying you might be able to connect with like these other hobbies that you forgot about and just have fun with it, have a little bit of fun. And like I said, it'll build your confidence because you'll feel like, yeah, you know what, I have hobbies, I do things, when I have free time, I do something productive or I do something that's fun for me instead of always maybe just scrolling on your phone or watching Netflix, which we all should, you know, relax and things like that. It's totally cool. It's cool to have other hobbies too. It's cool to like actually do other things, and along the way you might find just other stuff that you're into, gardening, cooking, just making juices. Like you just never know what you might come across. Time to focus on yourself. You don't have, if you're spending more time alone, you're spending less time on other people's problems and BS and stuff like that. Obviously some people are awesome people. It's not like every friend or every family member or whatever is like toxic or anything, but you definitely deal with less drama the less you are out and about and interacting with others. You definitely deal with less with less stimuli. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I don't know what I'm trying to say. You'll also most likely save money. I don't know about you, but when I get with my friends, we like to have fun. We like to go out to eat or maybe get some drinks or just like go get our nails done or something. Usually that ends up adding up. So you'll definitely save some money if you just, you know, spend a couple more days, you know, not going all out and not really splurging as much. A possibility. And then the last point I have is probably one of the most important points. It's that if you know, work on fulfilling yourself and your inner peace, then you aren't gonna have to rely on anyone else to make you happy. And that's like the root of happiness, when you're just happy with the present moment, nothing less, nothing more, nothing, you know, external filling the cup, just you filling up your cup. It takes time to get there. It's not like you just try something and you feel different, but allotting time to yourself will really build self-love, self-confidence and stuff, and you'll just really feel a lot more comfortable with solitude and being alone, whether that's for, you know, 15 minutes or for the weekend if your family's out of town, or, you know, day-to-day life, just in general if it's a little bit of a lonely life. Once you're content with your own company, you'll find yourself being happier and happier every day because the little things are going to make you happy. Obviously, at the end of the day, you're not going to be worried about someone else filling up your cup, filling up your happiness, and in turn, you'll be able to make your relationships better. You're not going to be relying on them. Hopefully, maybe you can make boundaries where they learn to not rely on you and things like that, and you can have healthier relationships and happier people around you because, you know, that's the goal. We all want to be happy, and I want everyone to be happy, and I want world peace, and I know that that starts with just everyone on there, how they feel inside, and that's all I really got today. I'll end the video here, but I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'm sending you all the love and all the good vibes, and I'll catch you in my next video. Peace out.